Okay, fellas, listen up, please. Now, I know we're going through a little bit of a rough patch right now. Injuries are really hurting us, both literally and metaphorically. And those of you who are fit, you're absolutely running to the ground. I understand that, guys. I do, believe me. But we're almost through this now. Players are coming back. So I need you to go out there and give me everything you've got. And surely we can beat St Mirren. Even with you up front, Johnny Angus. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome back to Queen of the South. It's Season 8, Episode 4, Episode 5 we're up to now of Season 8. And today we are going to be facing St Mirren in the league, which is going to be tough because we've got injuries and tired players, and it's away from home as well. And then we go to Benfica, and if we can take anything from that, it will just about be enough to guarantee us out of this group stage, I would have thought, because we still have Ludogorets to play at home. I thought we'd start today by having just a quick update on how we're doing as the club manager. You'll see we've got a B rating, which is nice. Everything is either good or on course. The only thing we failed is the League Cup. And that's, of course, we got knocked out of that by Hibs at the quarterfinal stage. So, yeah, I mean, everything is good. Working. I mean, we're so far ahead of what the board wants. They want us to be considered best of the rest up until, like, next season. So, I mean, we were best of everybody last season. So, we are so far ahead of where we're supposed to be, which is excellent. But this season is just proving to be a little bit tougher maybe than last season was for us. Now, we have 2 games to catch you up on since last episode, both in the league. The first one against newly promoted Wraith Rovers. They're struggling this season. I think they're bottom of the league with only a point or so. So let's see how we did against them. Blockety gave us the lead. Nicholson made it 2-0 at half-time. And Johnny Angus got our third, before adding a fourth late on. So I make fun of Johnny Angus, but he was very good in this one, back to his best. All the goals were from set pieces, but I think they might have had to get stuck in on. They finished the game with 9 men. To be honest, we probably should have scored more, but the game was done, and yeah, we just kind of saw it off. We were just far too good for them. To be honest, they don't look a Premiership side. I think they're going to struggle to stay in the league. Next up, it was Aberdeen. Now, this is a team that will stay in the league this season. They're a very decent side, so let's see how we did against them. Harding's shot was redirected by Johnny Angus to give us the lead late on, before Turpie crossed for Ong to seal the points. So this was a really tough game for us. To be honest, we were lucky to win. Now, Varela got himself injured in this one, so he's out again, which is a little bit of a pain, but it is what it is. You can see from the XG tracker, they were arguably on top for most, if not, most of the game. I believe I changed up, so we went back to the double Mazzella formation, or no, because Turpie, I think I had Turpie at left back when Varela went off. So we did go to the double Mazzella formation, and it just changed things enough to give us a way past them, which is good, obviously. So quick look at what it means for the table here. We are a game in hand against Rangers and 6 points back, so we do need to make sure we win that game in hand. Rangers played Celtic in the Old Firm, and as you can see, Rangers won 1-0. So yeah, it's looking as though Rangers is going to be our main threat this season, and they're proving to be quite the threat as well. Aberdeen, you can see they're down in 8th when we played them, and of course St Mirren, who we played today, they're sort of in a 3-horse relegation battle, it looks like. And the Benfica game in Europe, if we can stay 5 points clear, you'd assume Real Madrid is going to beat Ludogorets again. 5 points clear, 2 games to play with Ludogorets at home. That should be enough for us to start planning the Champions League knockout phase, I would have thought. But let's go and have a look and see what we're doing here. First up against, who did I say we're playing? Oh, St Mirren, of course. So we're expecting a bit of a bus park from them, a sort of 4-1-4-1 formation. And this is the team we're sending out. Now, the issue that we have with so many players that are unavailable through injury, you can see here the likes of Walker, Ayrton, some of the other youngsters that have been playing Ong as well. They're not going to last 90 minutes. Bermudez, Harding, Davenport and Leshy might. So against sort of doing what I want to be able to do, I've more or less been having to change the 11 just because, well, fatigue basically is building up. So it's going to be Burstick in goal. With him, Ian New is going to play as a centre-back, which is what he's a natural at. So he should be okay to do it. With Bernard and Gilchrist is going to be the right back for this one. Razayev and Bayless in midfield. It's Johnson, Ibarra and Gary Turpie, with Johnny Angus going up top. And not too many options on the bench, though we might get a first look on YouTube at one of our other youngsters, that being Damien Ormark. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. Now, Malky Mackay, I think he was the Ross County manager when we used to have a little bit of trouble with Ross County on a regular basis. So I don't think this is going to be an easy game for us. Well, let's stick to the game plan. We'll be fine. Razayev's looking aggressive. That's usually a good sign. And let's hope Johnny Angus continues his goal-scoring form. Now, Johnny Angus's recent goal-scoring form has come as being an inside forward on the left. We're playing him up front in this one so we could get a little bit of width in there with Gary Turpie on the left, and Clockerty isn't playing. Clockerty against whoever it was he played against. Just over from Johnson against Wraith Rovers. He did okay. Obviously he got a goal from a corner, but he didn't. He didn't look as good as I think Turpie would look, and I'm hoping that moving Angus up front is, it'll kind of overall the benefit will be a better team. So time will tell, and if all things are going well for us, then we'll get Allmark on the field and have a look at him as well. He's was out on loan last year. He's not quite developing as well, and I think the main reason for that, as much as anything, is that he's just been picking up a few niggling injuries, that obviously hurts his development. But they're still young. Time. Turpie, just past the post. That's both Allmark and Turpie still have a lot of time on their side. I think are they 17 now, the two of them? 17, yeah. So we're not getting to the point where they need to do something or get move on, but it would be nice to see them both start to prosper a little bit more. But I think Turpie's doing that this season. When he's coming in, he's doing a decent job for us. Here he is here on the ball. Good ball for Eddie Johnson, and he can't find the back of the net. We have definitely been the better side here, but what we haven't done, let's give it a focus, is managed to actually stick the ball in the back of the net. 60-odd% possession. It's all been us. I wonder if we lower the tempo and look for the overlaps. See if that maybe works for us. I mean, this hasn't not worked, if that makes sense, but we maybe just need to try and create maybe some better chances rather than quality over quantity. Here we go with Bernard. Razayev saving Bernard's bacon there. Here we go with Johnson. Back to Razayev. Run forward. Again, it's for Johnson. Angus is there. We've got players in the middle. It's towards Johnny Angus. And Johnny Angus, he does continue his fine goal-scoring form. It's his 5th of the season now. And we saw this from him last season, didn't we? When Johnny Angus is on form, he is really, really good. The problem with him is that when he's not scoring goals, he is essentially useless. And I mean that with all the love in my heart, because I love Johnny Angus. But he can look an absolute stinker when he's not playing. Well, he's not scoring. He's not playing, basically. But we've got the late goal. Gives us the half-time lead. Let's make sure that we are not getting complacent. And, I mean, really, we've absolutely dominated the game. It's just a matter now of turning up in the second half, and it should be okay. If we could get a second goal, that would obviously be very nice. Just protect us a little bit from a mistake. Let's give them some praise. And Johnson over a free kick. It's not the best. What we don't want to do is get done on the break here. And that might be what's about to happen. Ilanu, Bernard goes across, and that should be easy for Bursic. Just a bit of a warning shot there for us. Make sure we keep our concentration up. There's a ball forward for Eddie Johnson. He gets onto it. No, he doesn't. He loses out. And Razayev, don't get sent off, mate. Don't get sent off, Razayev. Can Witham get to that? No. And you wonder if maybe the halftime team talk has gone a little bit wrong here. You know what, Johnny? I'm not against that, but it's fallen for them, and Bursic sees it over the top. I'm assuming Johnny Angus is going to get himself a booking, although maybe not. And now we need to defend the corner. Kane delivers. It is away. And is that the end of the highlight? Ibarra goes over. It looks like there is going to be a second ball in. Bayless, no. I mean, at some point you tend to come under pressure in a game, but you don't like it at the start of a half, and that is way, way over the top. Just makes you think, as a manager, you got your halftime team talk wrong. Here we go with Johnson, corner in, decent to the back post, and that is over the top, is it? I'm assuming it would be Bernard at the back post. All right, let's give it a demand more, perhaps. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because we are essentially dominating the game. But yeah, would really like a second goal, guys, if we could be so bold. All right, what if we get rid of all this and raise the tempo up? I mean, they've got a massive block in, don't they? So they're not necessarily looking to try and and attack us, but at some point they might go for it, and this is dangerous. And it was offside anyway, it looks like. Ibarra not having the best game in there at number 10, but the issue we have, of course, is they've changed formation. I mean, they have well and truly come back into this second half, which is very troubling. We'll change the marking assignments, and I'll have a bit of a think. Okay, so what we might do is just look to change things up, change the shape a little bit. So we'll bring Clockerty on for Turpie because we don't need the width. And yeah, we'll go like this just for the last 5 minutes or so. And it kind of matches their shape up a little bit as well. But yeah, it's certainly not been an easy game, has it? Let's give it a focus. Let's just close it down. We don't want any late mistakes, please. And thank you, guys. And we've got a corner. Can we seal it? Late in stoppage time, it's away. Razayev is there. Is he going to turn and shoot? And takes his time, gives it away. What is that, Razayev? All right, let's stop it. Oh, he's offside, is he? I think he's offside. I hope he's offside. Bursic, save us, Bursic. Well, the poster saved us. That's fine. And I don't think that was offside. I think we were that close to throwing that game away. And look at the XG on it as well. Jeez, that was not a good second half at all, was it? Really? Where's the Jackal and Hyde? Is that a... All right, well, I guess we say... I mean, it was a good performance, wasn't it? It was just... Yeah. It was a good performance without really any goals, wasn't it? But anyway, we've got the job done in the end. We've got the 3 points, and that ultimately is what matters. So Queen of the South win against St Mirren. We've got a question. Coventry Punny Company, we were the former backroom staff member. Who was he? He was our under-18s manager. Well, he shouldn't have left then, should he? I don't really have anything to say about that, mate. And, well, there we go, guys. Wait right there. Oh, he was man of the match, was he, Ilanu? Well, he's not a bad centre-back then at all, is he? Excellent stuff. Coming in, doing a job. That's what we want from the second team, isn't it? But as I said, wait right there. We will be back to face Benfica. Anything other than defeat would be a massive, massive step towards the knockout rounds. Okay, welcome back. We are getting ready to face Benfica. We do have the early kickoff along with the Liverpool Bayer Leverkusen game, so we won't know if Real Madrid's beaten Ludogorets as we're playing. We'll find out before the episode ends, though. Let's go and have a look and see what we're doing here. We're expecting a 5-3-2 formation from them, which is, I think, how they played last time was our place, wasn't it? So we want to go and fix up these marking things before I forget. There is a little bit of good news on the injury front. Mashagi is back. Varela is also back from injury, but he's not really sharp enough. That's right. Did I put him as left? This is why I can't talk and do this. There we go. So it's going to be Bursic in goal. It's Witham who has to back up and play left back again for us with Walker, Leshy and Ayrton as the back four. Mashagi and Harding in midfield. Duque, Bermudez and McLean. It is Ong going up top. And a bench of Trafford, Ayanu, Davenport, Bayless, Ibarra, Johnson and Johnny Angus. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. This Piemonte, he was the one that got the 2 goals at our place, wasn't it? And, I mean, having put 4 past them, I'd like to think we could do, or at least do enough to get a point here. The good run, let's keep it going, shall we? All right, I can get on board with that. It's getting away from our no-pressure talks in Europe, but we didn't say that at home, and we beat them. So let's hope we can do the same thing here. They are playing as expected. A few familiar names in there with Holgate and Van der Beek and a couple of others. And of course, Fernando Torres is their manager. That looks more like it, that recent form, doesn't it? Let's keep that going, guys. I think we've moved, finally, because I've been a little bit hesitant to do it, to Leshy and Walker as our first 2 choice centre-backs. I think one of the things that have been a little bit... made it more difficult to change is the fact that Bernard and Walker do have that link-up. But I think we've seen in some recent games that Bernard is at this very top level, maybe not quite good enough. But he'll still stay at the club. I'm not looking to move him on. He's very, very good at Scottish Premiership level. There's a good ball through for Duque. Can he square it back now? It's Ong! Oh, and Conan Ong. And we've taken a lead inside 2 minutes. And that was a really, really nice goal. A really, really nice goal. The ball through for Bermudez for Duque was absolutely sumptuous. Comes to mind. Look at this. Oh, it's a wonderful thing. Just inside his fullback. Duque squares it back. Conan Ong is there. And Conan Ong is... Well, he scores, doesn't he? And that's what he's done again. 1-0. Excellent start to the game. Now, of course, we had a decent start against them, and we were 2-0 up, and they got back to 2-2. Hopefully this time, we'll be able to defend properly. Corner comes in, and we can't defend properly. And it is 1-1. And the lead didn't last very long, did it? So that is a shame. Do we have a finger of blame to point at somebody here? I'm going to say Bermudez, but should our number 10 be marking 2 at the back post? Something may have gone a little bit wrong. And I blame the assistant manager. All right, let's go again, guys. Leshy over a free kick. Short to Mashagi. Oh, Walker. Does well. Bursic pumps it upfield. Ong is in the vicinity, but... very isolated as well. And there's some worrying signs here. I mean, Donny van der Beek may not have had a good time at Man United, but I don't think you want to give him that much space, guys. And maybe we've got away with one there. There's a ball forward. But again, it's there's signs here that we scored a goal and fallen asleep. Or have we woken up them? Maybe that's the issue. Walker, a long way from home. And that's horrible. It's just like 2 bald men fighting over a comb right now, isn't it? All right, let's maybe lower the tempo, look for the overlaps, and see if that works for us. Duque to Bermudez. Bermudez whips in a cross. Oh, and it was Walker at the near post, and just couldn't quite squeeze the header past. Is that the highlight? Is it going to continue here? It looks like it might continue. Long ball forward. Leshy is there. Does enough. And we go back to the other keeper, Walker. It's there for Witham. Third choice left back playing in the Champions League. Who would have thought? Oh, there's a good ball for Ong. Ong is in. Conan Ong. Can he do it again? No, this time the goalkeeper makes the save. And we'll get a corner. Both Leshy and Walker are both quite good in the air. McLean knocks it in. It is towards the back post. It's away. It's Bermudez. Look at Duque. Oh, he's maybe taking a little bit too much time. But Walker, here we go. McLean with a chance. And, well, that was a bit of a poor cutaway, wasn't it? Surely there was something to see there. Let's give them some more encouragement. Witham over a free kick. Cross there for Mashagi. Harding's got himself a little pocket of space. Witham with a nice run forward. And then just waits to get closed down. Harding to Mashagi. Bermudez. Back out to Witham. Back to Harding. Bermudez. Bermudez. Good ball for Duque. Duque on the volley. Oh, and it's the post that has come to Benfica's rescue. Oh, Bermudez reads them like a book. Bermudez, he's got McLean on a run through. McLean, sorry. He's into the penalty area. He pulls it back. It's blocked away again. It's still there. Duque! And Duque can't find the back of the net. It's there for us, isn't it? We're just not quite able to stick a chance away. Now, are we going to pay a price at the other end for that? Oh, no, it's goal kick. I mean, they've had more possession than us. I want to give them some encouragement. But I'd say we've certainly been, or we've looked the more dangerous side. We've got another free kick to defend here. It's not the best. It's getting worse, and it's 2-1. Yeah, well, we struggled to defend against them in Scotland, and we're I mean, what is that? No one. There's no. All right, let's give it a demand more. I don't think we deserve to be behind in this game. but you don't take your chances. This is what happens. All right, Witham's nervous. Of course he is. All right, so what do we say, generally speaking? We've been unlucky. You've done nothing. Well, you have done something wrong. You've not marked anybody from a set piece, but we'll go with that. If I tell Witham he's been rubbish... Okay. What if we just tell the defence in general it's not been good enough? Everybody else, I mean, forward from there, we've been quite good. We're creating chances. You'd argue we're not taking them, but we've not been too bad. But defensively, we've been a little bit too soft of a nut to crack. I wonder if we could do... Now, Mashagi can very much play at centre-back. I wonder if Walker and Leshy just don't work together, maybe. There's a good pass. Duque! Oh, and he just can't find the middle of his boot. I wonder if we give it a calm down. We get in front of goal and we're just absolutely frozen, aren't we? Don't do this. And Bursik is there, falls on it. Witham, when Witham doesn't play well, he just doesn't play well. I don't think we'll be signing him on a permanent deal. McLean puts it over the top. All right, what else can we do here? It's a really frustrating one because I feel like we've been the better team. Now, highlights can maybe be a little bit misleading, but we've certainly created the chances. You know what I mean? I feel like we've created as much, if not more, than they have. But if we were to go and lose this, then it just starts to get a little bit nervy as to where the group goes from here. Bermudez, can he play in Ong? He does. Oh, it's a penalty. It's not even... Oh, it can't be a red card in the box, can it? But it is a penalty. Is Bermudez going to take it? It better be a penalty, VAR. You better not have stopped this and then not give anything. It has to be a penalty, surely. Good. Now, who is going to... Is it Bermudez to take? It is. Come on, Omar. Sends it the wrong way. We're back to 2-2. And let's hope that settles us down, maybe. It was a really good piece of play again from Bermudez to set up the penalty, and then goalkeeper just leaning the wrong way, wasn't he? And Bermudez tucked it away in the other corner. Excellent. Let's encourage them. We're looking motivated now. We're fired up. A draw isn't a terrible result for us, as I've said. A win, of course, means that we could yet top the group, although Real Madrid is going to be a very tough team to beat, end over to the head-to-head. That I think because they beat us in Scotland, didn't they? So we'll do well to go to Spain and beat Real Madrid by 3 or 4, whatever it is we'd need to beat them by. We do have possession here, though. Bursik gets it wide there for Witham. Harding's in the middle, but we go wide to McLean. Witham again. Harding. Witham. Oh, that's okay in the end, McLean. We've got runners getting forward. It's just we're not picking them out at the right time. Bermudez to Ong. Ong to McLean. McLean! Oh, it's a decent save. Just pure footballing brilliance by Queen of the South, according to the commentary. McLean now with the corner. Can we get one of the big centre-backs on it? Walker's there, but it's headed away. Duque should pick that up, though. And we've got another chance, pinning them deep in their own half. No, they're attacking, aren't they? We're going the other way. Second half, moron. Oh, go away. Don't do that to me. Oh, berate, you idiots. Witham, you're rubbish. You're absolutely crap. Get off the field. We'll put Davenport. We'll crowbar him in at left back. Yes, I want to make the change. Alright, I wonder if... Who's playing a 6-2 there? Walker. Alright, you come off then, mate. Okay, so we're going to change things just a little bit. We're going to go with two Mazzellas. The change we're making is we bought Walker off, and Mashage is going to drop in to play centre-back, which he's capable of doing, and Ibarra will come on so we can have those two Mazzellas a little bit further forward in midfield. So we've changed two of our back four, which is always a good thing, isn't it? And now it's just a question of, look at our XG. I mean, we've got a penalty, I suppose, which always inflates the XG. Davenport, our makeshift left back. McLean, let's see what he can do. Can he get a cross in? He's got Davenport with him. Davenport for Ibarra, back to Bermudez. Oh, it's off the crossbar, is it? Oh, it's just not our day, is it? It's just not our day. All right, let's... we've got a sub to make. Let's get Johnny Angus on for somebody. Ayrton is having a nightmare, so let's just go two up top. And no fullbacks, because that just makes sense, doesn't it? We might just stick him in there as an anchor man. What we do have right now is the head-to-head over Benfica, so it's a little bit stick or twist sort of a situation, isn't it? Here we go. Let's hope I haven't been too reckless here. They only have wing-backs, so as long as everybody's chasing back, Duke Daisy going to get there? No. As long as the guys are marking the wing-backs getting forward, then we don't necessarily need to have full-backs, if that makes sense. Which hopefully it does. Still over a minute to go here. Yeah, McLean, see, it was really important that you stayed with your man there, because you are the you are the wide defender. Oh dear. And I've possibly been reckless and not got away with that. It's 4-2. The head-to-head is now even. And this just makes the game against Ludogorets a lot more important. Now, let's not forget, Benfica dropped points to Ludogorets, so we're still in a decent position. Unless they score here, in which case they have the better head-to-head. And then Ludogorets is very, very important. Here we go with Harding. To Angus! Johnny Angus, he's offside, isn't he? It's a cracking finish. And if he has scored, then we've got the head-to-head back. It doesn't change too much, but I'm 90% sure he was offside. Yeah. But there we go. As I said, we do just have a very important game now against Ludogorets. As long as we win that, we should still be in a good position. How clear? He's offside. He did his very best to stay offside as well, which is a little bit annoying. But there we go. It's the reverse of the score in Scotland. We were the better team. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the numbers, we should have won that. Trust the process. I mean, yes, I agree with that, but also learn to defend. So there we go. The gap is down to 2 points. Now, like I say, as long as we beat Ludogorets and Real Madrid beat Benfica, it should be okay. What we don't need, of course, is... Oh, and the kids absolutely smashed them. 3-0. Wonderful stuff. What we don't need, of course, now is for Benfica to go and take something off Real Madrid, and then it starts to get a little bit nervy as to whether or not we're going to be in the knockout rounds. But that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, of course. And, well, yeah, I feel we were unlucky there. Defensively, we were horrible, and that's, I think, what cost us. I don't think we were the second best team. I just don't think we could defend. We'll be coming straight back, though, because we've got Celtic away, and then, as I say, what is shaping up to be a very, very important game against Ludogorets. Let's go and see if they happen to shock Real Madrid. Well, I tell you what, they didn't not shock them. 4-3. What a day in Group A that was. But Real Madrid did get the 3 points, so that's them qualified. Perhaps worryingly so, because it means they might take their eye off the ball against Benfica. But anyway, I'll see you next time for Celtic and Ludogorets, and hopefully we won't pay a price for not getting that result in Benfica. Take care.